What makes you happy is one of the most important things for me in life. Recently, I got to see some of the girls I coached last year in a high school JV team, and it reminded me, you know, the time I spent with them, the effort I gave into planning their training, and, the lessons I learned from working as a coach, all the things they taught me, and how much fun it was. For me, it, it was, just it gave me such a sense of purpose. It was, the best part of my day going to training, even when, sometimes they weren't listening, or maybe the training wasn't going so well, or maybe I'd planned something poorly. But I find having a purpose in life is probably the most important thing for humans. Of course, you can't pursue, you know, your purpose or your greater goal unless you have some sort of financial security, a home, food, shelter. But that's what I think. I find people who are deeply religious often are very happy most of the time because they believe in a greater purpose and they can pursue, you know, what they want to. It's funny, I hadn't even planned on coaching a girls' soccer team, but it might have been the greatest thing that's happened to me in my life. I had initially applied to the high school JV team that I played for when I was a high schooler, and that was my plan, but the coaching staff there didn't end up responding to me until after I had already accepted this job at the school with the girls that I coached at. But I didn't even realize it was a girls' team until I had gotten to the interview, and I was like, you know what? It's something I've always wanted to try, and I'll just take it anyway. I was, it was definitely um, a little strange interacting with teenage girls again. It's been, it had been, what, 5 or 6 years since I had been in high school? So not too long, but um, the chaos of hanging out with girls is very strange but enjoyable. Definitely a lot easier to motivate and encourage than coaching boys. I've done some private training with boys, but not any not a real like coaching job where I'm managing a team. It felt like coaching was, I don't know. I don't know how to describe what it meant to me. It was just so enjoyable to, give advice, give support to your players, spend time making drills and preparing for the next game and seeing them execute it and listen, or maybe not listen and succeed. Of course, we didn't succeed at every twist and turn, but it was a great time nonetheless. For sure, for sure, I know I want to keep coaching, but currently I'm still playing. Um, I'm 23, so I'm still playing USL 2 this season. It will, this is my second season playing here, and it's probably the highest level that I've played as a player. I still think I have a lot to give, but I'm getting a little bit older for a player, but I think I have a lot to give in terms of development as a player. I can still get much stronger, fitter, better technique. I struggled with injuries for a couple of years, but now I feel like I still have many of my best years ahead of me. I just need a team to. Well, I think this USL2 team is will be the first stepping stone. I think we're going to perform well. I'm pretty nervous for tomorrow, but it is what it is. See you in the next one.